Hey guys, what is up? Thank you for being here and I really appreciate it. I'm very glad to upload new video again and I'm really trying to be consistent uploading my videos every Wednesday and Saturday. That is why I decided to make this video even though I'm really sick. The thing is I was out of Valley for about 3 to 4 days and that is why I'm a bit sick and I have a problem speaking, but I have to get this video by tomorrow anyhow, so I'm here shooting this video for you guys. And this video is about the makeup haul. These are all the products that I purchased on Black Friday, Christmas and all of those sales. That is why I needed to do this haul a long time ago, but I had all this stuff lying around my house for a long time. I think I have it like 10 to 15 days here and I didn't shoot it, so I'm here to talk about those products. I wouldn't have talked about these products, but I've instantly ordered a lot of makeup when they were having sale and I didn't realize until it came to me, and I at least have a product worth of at least 1.2 lakhs, I guess. That is why I wanted to make a video on it. I absolutely don't regret buying any of those makeup products because I know I will be making a use out of it anyway. So yeah, I think that's all I need to speak about. And yes, one thing I want to tell you that even though these products were on sale, the shipping and the custom charge were included on the price, so it's a little bit pricier, but it's definitely a great deal because here in Nepal every makeup product is so expensive, and it was a great time for me to purchase all of them when it was going on sale. So quick shout out to Makeup Bar Nepal for bringing all of those sale products here for me. And without any further ado, now let's get right into this video. Because I have a lot of makeup products and also a lot of makeup brushes that came along with that, I decided to break this video into two parts. So this would be a part 1 and then I would be uploading part 2 in another episode of this video. So let me start whatever comes first from the box. The first thing is this Hot Mama blush from the Balm Cosmetics. I absolutely don't know the individual prices of this because the list is so long, but I will try and incorporate it in the description box below. But right now I just cannot tell you how much I got this for. This blush is from the Balm Cosmetics. Inside it looks like this. It's a very minimal color with a hint of shimmer on it. It's a blush that works as a shine and sheen to your cheeks. So the swatch looks like this. I don't know if it's clear or not, but it looks very beautiful on the pan and also on my hand. Second thing is also a blush. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is the floral blush. Inside it looks like this. This blush also looks like the Hot Mama blush because this is also not a matte blush. This is a shimmer blush, but the swatch is even more beautiful than the Hot Mama. So I've always wanted to try this blush because I've seen a lot of YouTubers try it as well, but I just didn't get any chance to have it. So I finally got it. The next thing is a bronzer from the Balm again. This is the Bahama Mama bronzer. Inside looks like this. It is a very cool tone bronzer. I think you can also make it work as a contour because the shade is very cool, very neutral, and it is very smooth. Another product from the balm. This is the Mary Luminizer. It is a highlight. This was everybody's favorite a long time ago. I think I wasn't in YouTube back then, but I finally got chance to have it. And the swatch looks like this. It's very shiny, it's very shimmery. I think it would look great on any skin tone. The swatch is very beautiful, as I'm seeing on the viewfinder. I think I would be using this highlight very often now. The next thing is a blush. This is a new blush from Dose of Colors. It came along with the Mint collection. I wanted to purchase the whole collection of Mint, but that was pretty expensive, and Dose of Colors is a high-end brand, so I just got one blush from it, and this is in the shade Amazement, because the color, the packaging is mint, but inside the blush looks so great. It is a bit of a peach color and gives the most beautiful swatch. I didn't realize this also has a little shimmer on it, or maybe I have a lot of hand swatches going on, that is why. But the color is so pretty. Even the packaging is pretty. The first thing that attracted me was this mint packaging. A lot of YouTubers have mentioned in their videos that this is their by far the best blush of this year. So finally I have it, and I'm glad that I got it. Next thing is this NYX contour and highlight palette. This is a powder contour and highlight. It has 8 pans, big pans. This one is a banana powder, which you can set your concealer with. This is a highlighter, I guess. Yeah. Very subtle highlight. This is the swatch. Next up, I have this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I already have this bronzer, but I had it on the shade light bronze, and I wanted a color little bit darker than it, so I purchased this in the shade bronzer. And I know how this works. This is by far the best bronzer of drugstore, so I had no second thoughts while purchasing it, because this is the best bronzer of drugstore. This is a next bronzer from NYX. This is a matte bronzer. Inside it looks like this, the packaging, but the real thing is here. This color is also cool toned. I think it matches a lot like the Hot Mama bronzer from the balm. I think I have to make a dupe video because the shades are very common, I guess. So it's a matte bronzer, and hopefully it works the best. The next thing is this lip palette from Urban Decay. It is the Vice Metal Meets Matte lipstick palette. So there are a lot of color selections. The inside looks like this, and there's a huge mirror. It's not exactly a mirror, but you can see yourself. So this is a mirror, and inside also there's a mirror, and you open it like this. There's a flap, and I dropped the brush, but there are a lot of colors that I can work with, and I can make a use out of it. I also can use this colors in my clients and create different makeup looks. So this was a very great palette and a great deal. The next thing is this blush from BH Cosmetics. This is the 10 color brush palette. This is what it looks like from inside. There are 10 amazing colors for every skin type. So this can work for anybody, and this is Cardi Bible's best blush palette. The next thing on sale is this glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Sun Dipped. I had a lot of Anastasia Beverly glow kits which were high copy, or let's say the dupe version, and I never had a chance to use the original one, but now I have this. The colors are so good. The one thing I noticed is there's shimmers on the actual packaging as well. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but on person even the packaging has got golden shimmers on it, so I never noticed that. So I've swatched it here. I know this is not the fair shot or fair swatch, but it looks pretty good. It looks very good actually. I have another highlighting palette from BH Cosmetics. This is Nikki Tutorial's favorite highlighting palette from drugstore. Looking at these palettes, let me keep this side by side. I think both has all the colors, they match each other, so I'm very much positive to create a dupe video very soon. These are very pigmented. The things that I'm going to talk about are all eyeshadows. I really don't know how many eyeshadows I have altogether, but I have a lot of them. So first thing I want to talk about is this modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know it is very insane not to have this palette on your collection if you are a growing MUA, but I never really had a chance to pick it up. But when I saw it on sale, I just couldn't resist and I had to get it. So this is by far the best eyeshadow palettes of all the time. Every YouTuber, every people who make videos, even those who are not beauty gurus, just like this palette a lot, and I didn't have it, so I needed to have this on my collection. So inside it looks like this. I really don't need to show you any swatches because this is a very old palette and you probably have seen thousands of videos on it, but actually it is a very good palette as I'm seeing it. So I would be using this palette very soon. Next palette I want to talk about is this Carly Bible BH Cosmetics Deluxe Edition palette. Carly Bible came out with her palette in collaboration with BH Cosmetics a long time ago, and I have been following her also a long time ago. And I also wanted to get a palette, but as I told you, I never had a chance to pick it up because we don't find these things here on store. We really have to pre-order it, and I really did not do that earlier. But it is my kind of palette, all the neutrals and shimmers, all of my colors, and it also has some highlighting shades under it. So this makes this palette an overall palette for everybody who wants to use it on a daily basis. So it has got mattes as well as shimmers, and you can incorporate these shades in your everyday look. Thinking why I'm not swatching these colors, because I have a lot of palettes to talk about and I don't have enough hands, enough fingers to show. Next thing is from BH Cosmetics. I have a lot of palettes from BH Cosmetics. Carly Bible was also from BH Cosmetics, and this is another big palette from BH Cosmetics known as the Zodiac. It looks like the 12 signs of Zodiacs. Oh my god. Sorry. So the color inside is very beautiful. These are, as you can see, The outer part contains all shimmers and the inside contains mattes, and the big one on the center is a highlighting shade. So I actually like the layout of this palette, and it has all these names of zodiac obviously. This palette is also from BH. It is the 99 color eyeshadow palette, which looks like this from inside. Obviously it has to be very small because it has 99 colors inside it, and this palette contains smoky shades, lighter neutral shades, and also intense jewel tones. So this is another palette from BH. It's called the Blushed Neutrals. It has 26 color eyeshadows and also blushes. Inside it looks like this. It's very pretty. The next one from BH is this 28 color eyeshadow palette. Neutral shades inside, and it says it's blendable and also buildable. Next palette is the 28 color eyeshadow palette. The colors inside are very editorial. You cannot incorporate these colors on your daily looks, but sometimes you want to look extra. This is the Galaxy Chic eyeshadow palette. So this colors, all the colors inside are baked, and there are 18 eyeshadows inside. Inside it looks like this. Let's see how it works and blends with other eyeshadows, because I cannot create the whole look with one single palette because all colors are baked. I have 3 color pop eyeshadows. The packaging is awesome. Just look at this roses all around this palette, and let me show you inside. This is cute. I Think I Love You palette. The packaging outside looks pretty good. Inside is even more good. This palette looks even more beautiful than that SHE palette. And the names of the palette that Colourpop creates are very unusual and very funny as well. So this palette is called Yes Please, the bright yellow. Inside it looks like this. So this is the last eyeshadow that I would be talking today in this video, and it is the Morphe 39A palette, which is the biggest palette of Morphe so far. The inside of this palette looks like this. It is a combination of small pan eyeshadows and large pan eyeshadows mixed together in one. That's why it's so huge. Well, that's it for today's video. I know this kind of videos are not very fun to watch. If you are here to this end, then you people are very amazing, and thank you for so much for watching. And I know today's video is not so much well done because I'm sick and I have to speak a lot today, and I just cannot. And also I just couldn't miss out my videos because I've been very consistent at doing that. So I wanted to present it to you guys, and also I had this stuff lying around my house for 10 to 15 days already, so I wanted to use it. But before I use it, I wanted to show you guys. So I finally had to show it, and I will have the next part on my next video, which would include many makeup brushes that were a part of that sale. I think that's what I've got to say for this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that notification bell and be a part of my family. And you guys are amazing. You have been supporting me so much, and I am very happy that my subscribers have been increasing day by day, and that motivates me a lot. And yeah, that's all. And yes, also I wanted to mention you guys that I have a vlog channel. I have never really talked about it in my main channel before, but I have a vlog channel as well, and I have recorded almost every clips where I had a trip or any exciting things that happened to me. And recently I went to Pokhara for a weekend, and I have that vlog also going up tomorrow. I mean, that's today. So I'll have my vlog video and this video side by side, so make sure to check it out as well. I will link the video down in the description box. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.